TRN News.
The search for Craig Berry in Stewart County has come to an end. Authorities say Berry was found dead Wednesday from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound. Berry was the subject of a days-long manhunt after investigators say he shot his wife and fled into the wooded areas near the Kentucky border in Stewart County. Officials confirm he is no longer a threat to the public. And a Memphis man has been sentenced to more than 21 years in federal prison. Prosecutors say LaShawn Johnson, also known as LaShawn Wallace, received a 262-month sentence for fentanyl trafficking and firearms charges. Investigators say Johnson sold fentanyl and an AR-style pistol to an undercover agent. A judge labeled him a career offender. I'm Scott Hooper.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Parkinson's disease is a neurological movement disorder affecting an estimated 1 million Americans, including many under age 40. It has no cure. Parkinson's is not limited to how a person moves. It can also cause symptoms like depression, fatigue, and impaired speech. Today, there is a new diagnosis every 9 minutes, though Parkinson's can be present for years before being diagnosed. The American Parkinson Disease Association is the largest grassroots network in the United States, working to help ease the burden and find the cure. For more than 50 years, APDA has funded pioneering research and provided critical support to those affected by Parkinson's. Visit apdaoptimism.org today to find out how you can help millions live with dignity and optimism. Your action today will help APDA put an end to Parkinson's disease.
Some Tennessee parents say a new state law could limit how they educate their children with disabilities. The change would restrict moving certain education funds into ABLE accounts, money families use for tutoring, supplies, and specialized programs. Parents warn children could lose access to services, while state leaders say the law expands eligibility overall. Tennessee lawmakers are rolling out a proposed congressional map that would heavily favor Republicans ahead of the midterm elections. Legislators are meeting at the state capitol today to consider a plan that would split the state's only Democratic district, putting Congressman Steve Cohen at risk. The move follows renewed pressure from President Trump for mid-decade redistricting. And fire crews are investigating after a duplex in Old Hickory was heavily damaged in an early morning fire. It broke out around 5:30 on Berry Street, where firefighters arrived to find the home fully engulfed. One person was treated for smoke inhalation, and the cause of the fire remains under investigation. I'm Scott Hooper, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Rafferty Cleary. Incumbent Randy Porter won the Republican nomination for Putnam County Mayor Tuesday. Porter beating current County Clerk Wayne Neighbors by garnering 8,088 votes. Neighbors tallied 1,310 votes. Porter will face Democrat Ryan Dalton in the August general election. Meantime, Jamie Hunter won the Republican nomination for Putnam County Trustee after beating out challengers Kelly McNeil and Jordan Owanazin. In the race for Putnam County Court Clerk, incumbent Jennifer Wilkerson defeated current Putnam County Jail Administrator Tim Nash. Wilkerson and Hunter facing no opposition in the August general election. The Monterey Board of Mayor and Aldermen have postponed taking action on a water rate increase that had been recommended by the town's Finance Committee. During Monday night's Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting, the committee chair suggested more study was needed, the increase being considered as Monterey deals with revenue loss caused by the closure of the Purdue plant last year. Cookeville Regional Medical Center's annual audit returned with no findings for the fourth straight year. The Tennessee Comptroller of the Treasury released the audit for the fiscal year ending June 2025 on Friday. The last findings CRMC received on a financial audit for the fiscal year ending in 2021. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Cloud cover will gradually thin out as we go through the day, with skies becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. Highs will top out in the mid to upper 60s. North wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 40s. Friday will be sunny with highs around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Wake up, Cookeville, it's a brand new day. Jason and Sheila got so much to say. From the heart of Putnam to the downtown streets, they're bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's the place to go. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune in, dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Every morning feels so bright, with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:07. Good morning, Sheila.
Good morning. A little chilly out there. We've got 51, a high, only going to be in the mid-60s today, and it's going to be a little breezy for us, too.
Yeah. A few things you need to know. Today is National Day of Prayer. There's several of those going on today. Sheila and I will be at the National Day of Prayer in Putnam County at the courthouse. You can hear it on 107.7 Grace FM, and you can watch it here on Hub Plus as well. So I think several counties have something going on today with National Day of Prayer. So that'll be great. So if you're around the square 11:30 to 1 and you're wondering what in the world's going on and why can't I find a parking spot, it's because of the National Day of Prayer.
It's going to be good, though.
Yeah.
Well, the first annual immersive father-daughter experience called The Enchanted Forest is coming to the Putnam County Convention Center. That will be June 12th and 13th. It features a dinner, dancing, and an immersive decorative forest experience.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That sounds really cool. Like I said, June 12th and 13th. To get your tickets, just go on the site, just search for Putnam County Convention Center, and you can get your tickets there.
Jackson County schools are going to be dismissed at noon tomorrow in preparation for the Poke Salad Festival. They'll have a bus that will take Jackson County high school students to the festival as long as they got a signed permission note from their parent or guardian. Should be fun. So tomorrow, you're getting out of school at noon, kids. Way to go, Jackson County.
Well, jamming at Hippie Jack's, that's been a tradition in Overton County for years, and it's coming up May the 23rd, and Americana Roots Day is basically what that's celebrating. So May the 23rd in Crawford.
That's going to be a good time. They've been working hard getting the grounds ready, too. The city of Cookeville and Putnam County have declared today a day of prayer in recognition of National Day of Prayer. So again, that's from 11:30 until 1 today at the Putnam County Courthouse. Tennessee Tech, this is going to be a huge weekend. Starting tomorrow. You're not going to be able to get into a restaurant tomorrow because that's Tech graduation day. 1,600 graduates, expected to be the largest spring commencement in university history.
Wow.
And the first one is at 9 in the morning. Then the second one is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that leaves just enough time for everybody. Lunch is going to be hard on Friday.
Yeah.
You may have to go someplace different than your normal spot.
And it's usually busy at graduation, but since this is one of the bigger graduations,
Yeah.
it's going to be
Even more
even
so.
worse.
Yeah.
Tennessee Tech Faculty Jazz Ensemble is
Ooh.
performing at the Cumberland County Playhouse on May 24th, and that's on a Sunday afternoon. So get your tickets for that and support the Jazz Ensemble of Tech.
Also this weekend, the Cookeville History Museum is hosting their annual Pioneer Day. That's from 10:30 until 2:30 on Saturday. It's free. It's family friendly. It's presented by the Friends of Cookeville History Museum, Burgess Falls State Park, and the City of Cookeville Department of Leisure Services. It's a hands-on, up-close look at life on the frontier. That'd be fun to take the kids to.
Yeah, I think so.
That'd be a blast.
Yeah. Also, Folk Medicine Festival's coming up in Red Boiling Springs.
Oh, my.
They already contacted me and told me about that. We'll get them on the show soon.
Great.
It's going to happen June 5th. Traditional Health and Nature Festival.
Mm-hmm.
And it's usually pretty interesting to find out some of nature's things that we can use as remedies.
Yeah.
It's always neat.
That's really cool. The Jackson County FFA greenhouse is open today from 9 till 2 and will be open tomorrow from 9 to 11. Then they're going to be set up in town at H&H from 12 to 6 on Friday, 8 to 4 on Saturday. Be a great place to go get you a Mother's Day plant and take over and supporting the Jackson County FFA and giving mom a smile at the same time. Let's see here. Is it tonight? Yes, tonight. The Warren County Pioneers take on the Shelbyville Eagles in the District Soccer Championship.
Oh, really?
Who you rooting for, Sheila? Is it Shelbyville?
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, my parents live there.
Right.
Now.
You didn't go there.
I didn't go there. My sister did
Oh.
in high school.
You have any allegiances at all?
Not really.
So you're a Pioneer tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, all right. That's good. The Rotary Club of Livingston has named their Teacher of the Year, and that goes to Kara Brown. She's the special education teacher at Wilson Elementary. So way to go, Kara Brown, for winning that great award from the Rotary Club of Livingston. That's all I've got, Sheila.
Well, it is time for your 2 cents, and it's brought to you by Freedom Pond. They are located in Sparta on Mayberry Street. Go by and see them because they've always got new things coming in. Follow them on Facebook. They're your guns and ammo store and the best little pawn shop around. Your question today is really choices. It's choices. And Little Debbie is queen.
Oh, for sure.
So, we grew up with oatmeal cream pies, Star Crunches, Nutter Bars. Nutty. We call them Nutter Bars. And then Swiss
We call them Nutty Buddies.
Nutty Buddies. Anything you want.
Yeah.
You can call
I
it
love
whatever.
those.
They're actually my favorites. Swiss rolls, zebra cakes, donut sticks, honey buns, and chocolate cupcakes. So you choose which one that you like.
Well, I know what the worst is, for sure.
What is
Zebra cakes.
If you're going to say the worst out of that bunch,
Worst out of that bunch is zebra cakes.
I don't like the donut sticks that much.
Oh, I love the donut sticks.
But nothing is really bad.
No, but if I had to pick the worst, I never get the zebra cakes, like ever.
Yeah. I never get the zebra cakes or the donut sticks.
I get the donut sticks sometimes.
My favorite out of all these will probably be Nutty Bars and Star Crunch, then oatmeal cream.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oatmeal cream pie is my go-to, then Nutty Buddy,
easy.
and then the donut sticks. And then everything else is kind of whatever, I think.
But nothing is bad.
No, you got to love Little Debbie.
Little Debbie, she's the sweet. Get it, sweet?
I get it, Sheila.
Okay.
I get it.
All right.
We'll get into your 2 cents coming up more. It's brought to you by Freedom Pond at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Stop by and see them for anything you need, really. It's Good Morning Cookeville. It's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We're here in the Willow Window studio. We'll be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
When severe weather strikes, every second counts. Stay ahead of the storms with your hometown stations of Cookeville Communications, your trusted source for live, local, and accurate weather coverage with Anthony Taylor at Upper Cumberland Weather.
This is where your tornado warning is currently in effect, and we want you to be in your tornado safe spot right now.
We're always watching.
And this will be moving over the triple point of Van Buren County, White County, and Cumberland County here soon.
We're always ready.
All these locations need to be in your tornado safe spot now. If you're out driving, listening to us on the radio, you need to be getting off the road. You need to be getting into a substantial structure.
From breaking storm alerts to up-to-the-minute radar updates, our team is on the air, around the clock, keeping you and your family informed and safe when severe weather threatens the Upper Cumberland region and Middle Tennessee. When severe weather happens, be ready and stay ahead of the storms. With 94.7, the Country Giant, 98.5 KISS FM, 106.1 The Eagle, 107.7 Grace FM, and Hub Plus on your Roku device.
It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. There is, we've heard of all the Mike Vrabel stuff that's going on, him and that girl and all that. Guys, there is a Cookeville connection to all of this, and I'm going to explain it during spoiler alert.
Oh.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
I mean, there's always somehow
an Upper Cumberland connection.
Well, there is on this one. So the whole Mike Vrabel scandal, Putnam County's right in the middle of it.
Wow. I can't wait to hear this. So that's coming up next segment.
So don't go away.
Also, our guest this morning will be special education teacher at Avery Trace Middle School, Ryan Dalton. He's also running for Putnam County mayor.
Yeah.
And he got the Democratic nomination for that.
Yeah, we'll talk to him about all that.
Select Designs, Corey Edgington, the owner of it, will be in here. She's also done some of our station T-shirts.
Yeah, she's a blast.
Yeah,
man.
she's fun. She's also been in the pageant at Putnam County Fairground.
Yeah.
I think it's Mrs.
I think that's right. I'm not 100%.
We'll ask her about all that.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah, she's fun.
Can't wait to talk to her. Your 2 cents now. It's brought to you by Freedom Pawn. They're located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta. Stop by and see them. From bulldozers to bracelets.
That was good. That's the first time I heard you say it like that.
They've got it for you.
True.
I mean, it's really true. I mean,
it sounds crazy, but it is true, and they have a great selection of everything.
Every single thing. So stop by and see Dana and the boys over at Freedom Pawn, 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta.
Your question today is just out of choices of all the Little Debbie snack cakes, what's your favorite? So,
well, oatmeal cream pie, I think, is the go-to. I think that's everybody's.
It's an easy snack, and it seems like it fills you up a little bit better because that oatmeal
Right.
And I don't know what it is, but it feels like it fills you up a little better
It feels like you're eating something.
with substance.
Yeah, but you're
it's
not.
still sweet. It's
Yeah,
still all
it's
sweet.
just all sugar.
Too
Yeah.
much sugar, but seems like that works longer for you.
And I like when I don't do it anymore, but when I was little, I would eat all around the edge and then take the last center bite as one big bite.
Because you knew it had all that cream in the center.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Right. And then Nutty Buddies I just like because my Meemaw seemed to always have them.
They're peanut buttery, and you feel like you're getting some protein with the peanut butter.
I didn't think about that when I was a kid.
Not when you were little.
But I think that's why I liked them so much is because they were just always around. No matter if there was nothing else, you could always find a box of Nutty Buddies.
Yeah. They're always your friend because
Right.
they're your buddy.
They're your buddy.
Gotcha. Let's find out what everybody's saying.
And I got to the Mrs. Freshley's version of Nutty Buddies aren't bad.
I don't know if I've
Yeah.
probably had them.
Yeah, we had a pack at the station a while back. And you had some.
They're not bad.
They're not bad. They're not Nutty Buddies.
No,
but they're not bad.
They'll do in a pinch.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Scott says Star Crunch, 100%. And I do like a Star Crunch.
I like it. It's just not my go-to. It's not number one on my list.
Yeah. And Holly said Star Crunch. Oh,
wow.
we got a whole Star Crunch.
Man, maybe we're the weirdos.
Blake Bruner, our buddy out at Tech.
Mm-hmm.
He said zebra cakes, hands down.
Blake, buddy, I didn't have you as a zebra cake guy.
He's not from around these parts.
Yeah, he's foreign.
He's foreign. Thomas said, 1, you forgot fudge rounds.
Boom.
Fudge rounds are good.
Oh my gosh, you did forget fudge rounds.
Let's see. Somebody said 3 and 6. Okay, 3's Nutty Bars, 6 is Donut Sticks.
Yeah, the donut sticks, they have a whole special thing about them. Talk about filling you up. They're dense.
Yeah.
And that icing they have on there, it's only on that particular food item.
Yes.
That has that smell and taste.
Right.
I don't know what it is about it, but they're called Dunkin' sticks. So
Yeah.
you're supposed to dunk them in your coffee, and when you do, makes your coffee taste good. Makes those taste
I
good.
would think it would be good with coffee.
It's still, I mean, that's how you
I
do
haven't had
it.
them with coffee.
It's also good with chocolate milk.
So somebody else said 1 and 5, which would be oatmeal cream pies, oatmeal cakes, and then zebra cakes.
Man,
Zebra cakes might be.
there's been way more zebra cake
Than you
and,
thought it
and
would
Star
be.
Crunch than I thought.
Let's
I was
see.
way wrong on this deal.
All are great. Let's see. 3 and 6 would be Nutty Bars and Donut Sticks. 1 and 3, oatmeal cream. Oatmeal cream's it's coming in there. It may overtake it, and then Nutty Bars. So oatmeal cream and Nutty Bars and zebra cakes have been the most
Man,
popular.
That's crazy. I didn't think zebra cakes would get like anything.
Sarah Beth, zebra cakes, 100%.
Really? What am I missing out on?
Johnny Ferguson, zebra cakes.
Well, maybe I've just got a bad attitude towards zebra cakes. I'm willing to give. Maybe they gotten better or something.
Someone that shares my name, but not my love of Debbie cakes. Sheila said none.
Well, they're all terrible for you.
She must be watching stuff.
Yeah. Well, you
I
have
try,
to.
but every now and then, I gotta have a zebra cake. Not a zebra cake. Gotta have a little Debbie.
I don't think anything's wrong with every now and then.
I don't either.
My problem is that Donna will get a box at like Sam's, and then it's this huge box of oatmeal cream pies.
Yeah.
And they're so easy. I'll end up eating oatmeal cream pies for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Because you've got them there. You don't want them to go to waste.
That's right.
Someone said the Swiss rolls. Jim and Tisha both like those.
They're okay. I think again, when I was little, I would roll them out. Like, did you ever do that? Unroll them?
I didn't really ever do that.
I thought that was fun.
I did that to some of the little Cinny Minis and all that,
Yeah.
cinnamon rolls, but I didn't do that with the Swiss. I liked all that together.
Yeah.
Cinny Minis?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls? Let's see. Why would I choose any of these when we can go to Jamie's Eats and Sweets? I like that.
I agree with that. I'd take Jamie's over any
I
of
would
that.
too. She is the little Debbie of Cookeville.
Little Jamie.
The little Jamie. Let's see, what is number 3? Oh, Nutty Bars. It was like 3 in a row.
Oh,
Nutty
really?
Bars.
Yeah. I expect Nutty Bars will win before it's all over. Look at Donut Sticks getting a few votes in there, too.
My husband come. I knew he'd say this.
What?
He likes that oatmeal cream
Oh, yeah.
cake, too. Oatmeal cakes.
Oatmeal cream pie.
Oatmeal cream pie. Yeah. And Mike said Christmas tree cakes. There are like a whole group of, there's probably a Facebook group
Just for that.
just for Christmas tree
I'm sure.
cakes. But they kind of, to me, taste a little like the zebra cakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Christmas
It's
tree
okay,
cakes.
but it's not extra.
Yeah,
I like extra.
yeah.
You know.
I just like chocolate.
Somebody wrote all of them.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to turn down any of them. No matter what, I'll be like, okay, yeah, give me that zebra cake.
Most popular. Well, it's like
It
between
seems like it's all over the place.
the oatmeal, Nutty Bar, and probably zebra cakes.
Mhm.
That's probably your top 3.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I just I expected zebra cakes to not do as good. I'm
They
willing
did
to.
a lot better than I thought, too.
Yeah.
And it's not that I hate them, just out of all the others, they're the most bland.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Now, here's one that I love, and I don't know if they make them anymore. There were these little square white cakes with chocolate in the middle, and they had little tiny chocolate chips on top.
Yeah, I remember those for a
That
second.
was Little Debbie, too.
Yeah.
And that was one of my favorites.
Are you more Hostess or more Little Debbie?
Little Debbie, all the way.
Hmm.
I am a snob. No, I won't turn down a Hostess, but Little Debbie's she's the.
Well, Hostess kind of does different things. You know, they've got the Ding Dong or whatever they call it now,
Yeah.
and so that's a little different. Twinkies. You know, Little Debbie doesn't have a Twinkie product.
I think Hostess too has that where it's chocolate cake and it's shaped oblong with the cream in the middle, and I don't know what that's called.
I did.
Forgot.
I don't know.
But I think that's Hostess too.
And I think Hostess makes, as far as the tiny little donuts, I think they make better tiny little
They
donuts.
do make the good donuts.
Unless you get, was it Entenmann's?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Oh,
about. Yeah.
now those are the donuts. If you're buying pre-made, store-bought donuts, those are the
Yeah.
bomb.
The first time I had those, I thought, what have I been missing?
It's the Godiva.
It is. That's a good way to say
baked
it.
goods.
And their chocolate is real rich and,
It
and
is.
good. Yeah.
I love that. I am addicted to the tiny white donuts.
I love those little powdered sugar donuts, but they are so messy.
Well, they're not that messy.
I'm messy with them.
Yeah. Now you talk about that's probably one of my favorite treats ever is little white donuts and chocolate milk.
I'd have that right now.
I would have a ton of it right now.
Yeah, it sounds good.
That is something else.
We've
there.
made ourselves hungry again.
I was already hungry.
You can't stop thinking about
It
it.
would be great to have some breakfast, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Today is also we've been telling you about National Day of Prayer. That's today at 11:30 at the Putnam County Courthouse. You can listen to the ceremonies on 107.7 Grace FM and then watch right here, right where you're watching us right now. We'll be there at the National Day of Prayer for that. But it's also National Cosmopolitan Day.
National Day of Prayer to a cocktail drink.
Well, I guess they didn't talk beforehand.
No,
about,
but I like a good Cosmo.
Yeah, I do too. I'd never had one until I moved to Atlanta, and there was some friends had something at a martini bar, and I'd never been to a martini bar before. I just picked the regular bars, and so I
Not the
went.
fancy ones.
And I'd never had a Cosmopolitan, and I told the bartenders, hey, look, I've never had anything like this. He goes, let's start you off with a Cosmopolitan. So that's where I started off. That was my very first one.
Which is really cranberry juice and vodka.
I don't know what it is, but I moved up to a sour apple.
Yeah, it's good.
That was pretty good.
Or an appletini. Is that what that was called?
Yeah, appletini. Yeah, here's what I didn't like about that. There's only a couple swallers in that glass.
Yeah, it's true.
And then they were charging for it was like a full glass.
You're like, this ain't a full glass.
Like, this ain't like the bar I go to.
They're like, this is a fancy one.
Oh, and it was one of those tapas place too.
Oh.
You know, there's the small portions.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, why don't they just call them appetizers?
It's so funny because if you go to a place with small portions or where they only serve like, what is it called, fondue and things like that, the man in your life will go, where's the real food?
Yeah. I went to a fondue place once and where you basically cook it yourself.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And it was expensive. I'm like, why? This is the same reason I'll never, ever go to Fuddruckers. Because
is that what they're like?
Well, no, but you build your own hamburger. So they just give you a bun.
You pay extra and you do all the work.
And you got to do all the work. And I don't, so I went to one fondue restaurant. And I was like, I'm never doing this again.
We did fondue years ago and we never went back because Tim goes, that is the last time I'm going because I left there hungry and I spent way too much money.
Way too much money and way too much time working.
Yeah.
You're working.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do that.
I want to go somewhere I can relax. You serve me.
That's right.
Feed me grapes.
Uh-huh.
And do the little fan.
Well,
I like that.
I don't know where you can get that, Sheila. Definitely not O'Charlie's. They don't have it there.
No, but they will serve me.
Yeah. It's
I'm
also
nice.
National Roast Leg of Lamb Day. Speaking of good food.
Lamb is good.
Lamb's delicious. I'm about to have me some in the freezer.
Yum.
Here soon.
Real fresh.
I'll bring you some.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's
it's gonna
good
be delicious.
stuff.
Good morning, Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville's brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. How the Mike Vrabel scandal involves Putnam County.
I cannot wait.
That's next here on Good Morning Cookeville. Hang out.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The New York Knicks took a 2-0 lead on the Philadelphia 76ers last night in the Eastern Conference Semis with a 108-102 win. The game featured 25 lead changes and 14 ties in Game 2 after the Knicks beat the 76ers by 39 in Game 1. Jalen Brunson scored 26 and OG Anunoby scored 24 for the Knicks in the win. Free agent veteran QB Russell Wilson told the media yesterday that he is weighing his options after visiting with the New York Jets recently. Wilson was offered the backup job for Geno Smith with the Jets, but is also mulling over a post-career TV analyst job with CBS. Before the Chicago Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds in extra innings for a second straight game last night, they found out that starting pitcher Matthew Boyd will be out for the foreseeable future and undergo surgery for a meniscus tear. Boyd tore his meniscus while playing with his kids Wednesday morning. The Cubs don't know when he will return, but do expect him back this season. Elsewhere around baseball last night, the Guardians beat the Royals 3-1. Rangers over the Yankees 6-1. Nationals beat the Twins 15-2. Red Sox shut out the Tigers 4-0, and the Braves fell to the Mariners 3-1. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here with you in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:35.
And our guest this morning will be Ryan Dalton, special education teacher at Avery Chase Middle School. He's been with us in here talking about the Pickle Club and things like that. And he's also running for Putnam County Mayor. We have him in today and then Randy Porter in tomorrow.
Back to
So
back.
that's your two. Is the right word incumbents? No.
Randy is the incumbent.
Randy's the incumbent.
Right.
Ryan
He's
is
the
the
challenger.
Thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
And then at 7:30, Corey Edgington. She's the owner of Select Designs,
Man,
and
she does a great job.
she's so much fun. We'll talk to her at 7:30.
Spoiler alert time. Things going on in the world of entertainment and music. Here's what's going on TV tonight. Really nothing on the late night talk shows. The Avett brothers are going to be performing on Stephen Colbert tonight. 911 is on ABC. George and Mandy's First Marriage is on CBS. Next Level Chef on Fox. Law and Order NBC. Jersey Shore Family Vacation is on MTV tonight. On streaming, some new things. Netflix season 2 premiere of The Chestnut Man. Season 1 on Netflix of Legends. On Peacock, MIA season 1 of that. On AMC Plus and Shudder, the season 3 premiere of The Terror. And then that's it for the new to streaming stuff. Actress, and I can't say her name, Koryanka Kilcher.
I don't know who she is.
She sued the filmmaker James Cameron and Disney, alleging her facial features were used without permission as inspiration for Neytiri in the Avatar franchise. She claims Cameron referenced a photo from her role in The New World while developing the character. The lawsuit seeks damages for alleged misuse of her likeness. FX's The Bear will end with its upcoming 5th season, premiering June 25th on FX and Hulu. The final season follows Sydney, Richie, and Natalie running the restaurant after Carmi exits the culinary world. The Emmy-winning series stars Jeremy Allen White, Ayo Edibiri, and Eben Moss Bacharach. HBO has renewed its upcoming Harry Potter TV series for a second season ahead of the show's debut. Season 2, adapting Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, will begin filming this fall. The first season premiere is happening in December for that. There's an influence called Clavicular. If your sons watch him, don't let them. This guy's an idiot.
Oh, I've not heard of him.
So he's he tries to show people, how to look, basically cosmetology for dudes.
Oh,
okay. How to look better. I mean, this guy's even suggested that to lose weight, take some crystal meth. Like
and people are doing it and listening
in
to
a
him?
serious way, yeah. And then he's got another video where he takes a hammer and he tells you to hit yourself in the face with a hammer to make your cheeks more pronounced. And
so it's really a joke, right?
No.
Is he doing this to himself?
Yes. So there's what
about the bruising part?
The internet has actually got people hitting themselves in the face with a hammer.
Oh my gosh.
Like young men are doing this. So anyway, his real name is Braden Eric Peters. He's been charged with a misdemeanor after authorities said he fired a gun during a viral live stream in the Florida Everglades. Court records show him and 2 others were charged with unlawfully discharging a firearm in a public place following a March 26 broadcast that appears to show shots fired at a dead alligator. It's not even a live one, dude. What kind? He was on from the airboat dock. So he wasn't on the airboat and he wasn't shooting at a live gator, but yet he wants to tell young men how to be manly. Court records, let's see, the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission investigated the clips circulated widely online. His attorney says no people or animals were harmed and argued the group acted under guidance from a licensed airboat operator. Well, if you got the say-so from a licensed airboat operator,
well, then it's all good.
I bet none of them are shady.
Yeah.
He's a controversial figure tied to online looks maxing. That's what they call it, looks maxing. And he's faced.
I can't believe people are doing this.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't
I can
either.
understand watching it and the intrigue of watching, but actually doing all this stuff, like he's really somebody special. So just because you have lots of followers, that means you know what you're doing.
Right, but the part, and I didn't know anything about him until yesterday. I think they did a story on maybe Jesse Waters last night, and I was watching this. I'm thinking this guy has gotten young men to actually hit themselves in the face with a hammer. And they had other pictures on there, and
I just can't believe that happened.
it just blows me away. So
I don't know why I'm shocked of all the things that happen these days.
I'm not much on censoring stuff. I'm a pretty wide open guy.
The same way.
But if I had a young son right now, I would definitely look and see if he's following this joker, because this cat's bad.
And you do need to let parents know about that, because there's things we don't think about that people get caught up in. And when they're young, they don't think about stuff.
Oh, you do stupid stuff.
You do have to
we all did stupid stuff.
Point them in the right direction, y'all.
I'm 52, still doing stupid stuff.
I am too. You know, we all want to look young and look good.
But some sad news yesterday. The mouth of the South. Ted Turner passed away at 87. He owned a little TV station in Atlanta, WTBS, and then turned it into TBS. And then CNN, he's responsible for the colorization of I don't know how many movies.
Yeah, the black and white movies.
This guy
he's done a lot.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
I never got to meet him, but when I worked in Atlanta, I got to meet some people who worked for him. And
they loved him, didn't they?
Loved him. And they, of course, all the stories, because he was a super eccentric guy.
Yeah.
Here's the guy
It was cool to see him interviewed too.
Yeah.
He was so different and unique that he was so interesting.
The largest bison owner. He has 45,000 head of bison over, I think, 6 different ranches or something like that.
I can see him owning that bison. And what's funny to me, Jane Fonda's had several exes. She said that's her favorite ex-husband because he was so smart and they remained friends.
But growing up, TBS, you especially a boy, you knew you're going to have Atlanta Braves baseball on TBS, which baseball's so hard to follow now. You have to have like 5 different apps, 3 different subscriptions. It's crazy. But you knew you'd have the Atlanta Braves and WCW wrestling on Saturday morning. You knew you were going to have those things. Del Murphy and Ric Flair, brought to me by Ted Turner at TBS.
Yeah.
He began CNN in 1982 as the world's first 24-hour cable news network. Completely changed.
It changed the history of television.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, crazy. Anyway, just Ted Turner, 87 years old. Passed away, and it doesn't say why. I know he was battling something, I think. Oh, remember, he used to be a sailor too.
Yes.
He represented America in the what race was that?
Oh gosh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
It's the biggest one.
Right, yeah.
Sailboats.
But he was the guy.
He just took chances and risks and was so interesting.
Yeah. Well,
and he was charming.
What I do with my story?
You cannot leave us hanging.
My Vrabel story. Hang on.
On the Vrabel.
Hang on.
It's on to Putnam County.
I sent it to myself. Hang on.
He's getting there.
Hang on, guys.
He teased the Mike Vrabel.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Add a new chapter to the Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini saga.
Okay.
Of course, Mike Vrabel was married. She was married. They seem
former coach of Tennessee Titans
right now with the Patriots, and so anyway, they were apparently getting together and shouldn't have been. You know, if you get
Were they coming here and going to Fire and Vine?
so here's the deal. They rented a private boat together for a day in the water, just the two of them. The NFL duo booked the vessel in Putnam County, Tennessee.
Oh, listen to that.
Doesn't say where.
I don't know why I'm excited about this. This is bad ongoing.
I swear there is nothing in the world that somehow doesn't come back to Putnam County. How in the world does this happen? Nobody's ever been stuck in space before, except for the guy from Putnam County.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Yeah.
Mike Vrabel's down here cheating on his wife. Here's
In Putnam County.
In Putnam County.
Nellie coming through gets arrested in Putnam County.
What's going on here?
It's always interesting in Putnam County.
According to a source with direct knowledge, who also says the then Tennessee Titans head coach and the journalist were the only two people on board for their 2 or 3 hour rental.
Oh, a 2 or 3 hour romp is what that is.
The timing of that outing might raise a few eyebrows because she was pregnant at the time with her first child. And y'all ain't gonna believe what she named her first child.
Mike. So that's his baby?
Doesn't say that. Just that they were together while she was pregnant on a boat. They were cautious about getting pictures taken. Mike Vrabel did pose with the staff for one pic, but asked that no images be publicly posted.
So he was trying to be nice for his fans.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? He shouldn't have posed for pictures.
No, that was a big mistake.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
I don't like him cheating on his wife, but I like that he posed for his fans. See? It's never really black and white, is it? People are complicated.
We need Rafferty to do some investigative reporting. I mean, there's not that many boat docks in Putnam County.
Which one was it?
That rents boats for 2 or 3 hours. Sounds to me like it might be the Cookeville boat dock.
That's what I think. And I bet they may have had a bison burger.
You think so?
I would have.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Anyway.
you get you get hungry after all that romping.
Man, and her being pregnant, she was eating for 2.
Yeah.
Little Mike in there.
A lot of protein in those in those bison burgers for little Mike.
Oh, my Lord. Anyway, there you are. There's your crazy Putnam County connection for the year, probably.
Like I love it and hate it all at the same time.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Coming up, we've got The Real Good, couple of stories that are positive and uplifting. Also, round 4 of Ask Sheila. She's got them all so far this week. This was going to be tough. It's average Americans.
Going. It's hard for my brain to keep going.
It's average Americans.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's the worst questions.
I know. So I'm giving you the heads up now. Just average Americans.
It could be anything. Or it could be this. The same question
3 times.
Different percentages.
Yeah. So keep watching. It's Good Morning Cookeville live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931 Window 1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Cloud cover will gradually thin out as we go through the day, with skies becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. Highs will top out in the mid to upper 60s. North wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in lower 40s. Friday will be sunny with highs around 70.
Good morning, Cookeville. Live here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville is brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 6:50.
So I'm going to cheat a little bit this morning. Ryan Dalton got here a little early, which is great because he'll be my phone a friend in person
Right.
for my questions.
Well, and you deserve it today because it is just average Americans, which is the hardest one. It's not
hardest
narrowed down
topic.
at all. It's like, here's everybody. Good luck.
And the reason we say that, Ryan, it's like the same question a lot of times. Just the question will be 70%, the next one will be 40%, but it's the same question.
We were talking about where the Mike Vrabel boat incident in Putnam County happened, and I said it's got to be a boat dock. They rented it in Putnam County, but where is there a boat dock in Putnam County? And then we have a response already.
Yes, from Lazy G Ranch. There are no boat docks in Putnam County. Tell Jason his investigations need help from me.
Well, then that makes me believe it's the Cookeville boat dock even more, because they probably just saw the receipt, because they have pictures of where they rented it.
Right.
And I bet they just saw Cookeville boat dock and then thought it was in Putnam County.
That's what I think.
I think it's Cookeville, but they rent boats, and I'm going to say
You
that
can rent a little romp for 3 hours. I'm calling it romp now. Sorry, y'all may not want me to promote that, but that's what Mike Vrabel had.
if the boats are rocking, as they say.
Right.
Yeah. Every day, me and Sheila, we go through a bunch of news stories, try to find some that are positive and uplifting, and we call it the real good. When a massive order of 540 bags of potatoes was canceled at the last minute, farmer Luke Ablett of Ramsey, England, found himself staring at more than 13 tons of spuds with nowhere to go.
I love to say spuds.
Instead of letting the crop go to waste, Luke decided to make something good out of the bad by donating the entire lot, worth nearly $4,000.
Oh, goodness.
To local food banks and charities. Despite the tough year for agriculture and the rising costs hitting its usual customers at fish and chip shops, Luke chose to take the financial hit and focus on helping families who are struggling even more than he is. The response was overwhelming, with the mountain of potatoes being snapped up by community groups in just 2 days. 2 days, 13 tons. That's a lot.
Yay, feeding America.
England. Luke,
okay, feeding England,
Luke
sorry.
was happy to help hungry families in the community, but he admits the experience of, we're proud of helping them too, Sheila.
Just proud of help.
Right, yeah. I know we'd rather help Americans first, but
Sorry.
anyway.
England deserves potatoes too. I'm off the I'm off the chain.
He admits the experience of hearing people's stories and seeing their gratitude was also incredibly heartwarming. He might have lost the sale, but he earned the respect of his neighbors by turning a potential business disaster into a massive win for all the local families there.
A massive give back to the community. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Man, who cancels 13 tons of potatoes? Who thinks, I'm going to need 13 tons of potatoes? You know what? I'm going to call and cancel
They've been
that.
too ambitious.
Yeah. my eyes are bigger than my stomach.
Way bigger.
If you've been putting off that hobby because you think you're too old to start, Nita Durrott of Parkville, Missouri is here to prove you wrong. She's 99 years old.
Oh, I love it already.
And is being celebrated with a brand new solo exhibit at a local art gallery.
Yay.
Her art's being displayed. The art being displayed is amazing too. But what's even more amazing is that Nita didn't even start drawing until she was 70. What began as a simple hobby has blossomed into a 30-year passion for graphite sketching.
Oh.
That has captured the hearts of the entire community. Her secret is simple. If she sees faces she likes while she's out at the store, she just walks up to them and asks to draw them. And she says in 3 decades, she's been turned down once.
Who would have turned down her?
Well, I mean,
they just didn't have
it would
time.
depend on time. If I was in a hurry, I'd be like, well, I'd love to, but
I'm sorry, I've got a meeting.
How long does this take? How about you take a picture or something like that?
It'll last longer.
Yeah.
We used to say that when we were
Now, as she prepares for her 100th birthday, her healthcare team helped put together her life's work at a gallery show to share her everyday people in the world. Nita says the most satisfying part isn't the fame, but knowing her sketches bring people joy, and she hopes her story inspires others to try something new regardless of their age.
I love that.
Isn't that cool, man? That's just too great.
See, she's living longer because she's doing things that make her happy and then connecting with others. That's what it's about.
So to the Potato Man and to Nita Durant there of Missouri, y'all are real good. All
Here's
right,
the
Sheila.
questions. Okay, Ryan.
And Ryan's
Ryan Dalton.
gonna help today. Oh my gosh. Okay.
They're not easy questions.
Here we go.
I don't know these today, but I'm saying
They're just about average Americans.
All
This
right.
could be this looks like it can be anything, Sheila.
Do we still get hints?
Yeah, of course. Maybe not as good a hint since you have a helper. How about that? That evens the playing field, I think, a little bit.
So it's Ryan.
That's fair, isn't it, Ryan? That's fair, isn't it?
But he is
Ryan
a teacher. He is
an
a teacher.
educated school teacher,
Yeah.
for God's
He's
sake.
an educated school teacher.
I mean, it's not like you just got any Joe Blow in here. I mean, this is a guy who went to school.
Why do you
and
think I called him in?
Yeah. All right, here we go. 46% of people surveyed agreed that middle age officially begins when you can no longer do this.
Oh.
What is it? And I have this trouble sometimes.
Bend over?
I'm thinking it's bend over, tie your shoe.
No, it's not really a physical thing. It's more about becoming uncool.
Oh. When you wear mom jeans.
Mm.
Relate to kids, no jokes.
Yeah, I mean,
Telling too many dad jokes.
no, that's not it. But
Am I tap dancing around
it's things that make you feel old when you notice it too. You know, like when you're watching something on TV, like the Grammys or something like that.
When you don't know the artists in pop culture. and-
When you can't identify the artist on the radio anymore.
well, that happened a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been in that boat for a little bit.
I mean, I work in radio and still don't.
And I'm like,
Okay. Yeah.
Somebody the other day said, I'm going to a Luke Combs concert. I said, well, I hope you have fun. Get me a comb. I didn't know who that was.
Well, he's a big famous country star.
famous?
Yeah, big famous country star. Yeah.
You're not much of a country music guy, though.
That's the other.
Not that I mean, I don't know for sure, but you don't look like a country music star.
And, not to judge people by how they look, but you're absolutely.
Yeah.
No.
All right, next question. People over 40 are 3 times as likely to have this in their home compared to people under 40. What is it?
People over 40.
I mean, I doubt any of us have this in our home. I would say over 40. I think they're trying to get you to miss it. I think this would be an over 60 thing, maybe.
Wheelchair.
Walker.
No,
I was thinking ibuprofen, Tums, and readers. 'cause I have
that's
those in
good.
every corner
Right.
of the-
This would be something that they don't even make these anymore, and they used to just come to your house.
Oh, I've fallen and I can't get up.
No.
That's great. I'm thinking of a vacuum cleaner.
We still have vacuum cleaners,
I
Sheila.
know, but they used to come to our house. Remember those Electrolux
Yeah,
people that would
but
come
they
to-
still this doesn't get made anymore.
doesn't get
Rotary telephone, landline,
You're close.
payphone.
No.
Nobody had that in their house.
We're close with phones.
You're close with phones.
It's not a rotary
It's
phone.
not a rotary phone. No,
Doesn't get made anymore.
doesn't get made anymore. And remember, this thing would just show up at your house. Oh gosh.
Well, you're stumping me and Ryan.
All right.
Ryan's smart.
Well, the music started, so I gotta give it. I gotta say, it's
Yeah, go
a
ahead.
phone book.
Oh, phone book.
I thought we
I
said
got
that.
one. I got one the
No.
other day.
Okay.
You got a phone book the other day?
Yes.
And I
In
never
the mail?
I was yes.
Yes,
I was
I've
so
got
shocked.
one this year too.
I was
That's
shocked.
nuts. All right, last one.
I ripped it.
The average American will do this for the first time at age 47. What is it? I wasn't 47. I was a little bit older than that when this happened to me.
Be a grandparent.
Be a grandparent.
Oh.
There we go. Phew.
You stumped me with the phone book though.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought I was giving good hints.
You did. Now that I know the answer.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll talk to Ryan Dalton coming up next. Of course, we've known him as a teacher at Avery Trace for so long, and his hat's in the ring to be the next Putnam County mayor. So we'll talk to him about that Coming up next here on Good Morning Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate, live here in the Willow Window studio.
TRN News.
Memphis police arrested the suspect in the double shooting at Out Memphis Tuesday afternoon. Officers reported to the Cooper Street office around 4 o'clock, finding 2 women with gunshot wounds. The following evening, police arrested Aljon Tyler and charged them with attempted murder and weapons possession during a dangerous felony. Both victims remain hospitalized in non-critical condition. Meantime, a man has died from the weekend shooting at La Dance Club in Nashville. Jawan Lee died from their injuries suffered in the early Sunday morning shooting. Metro Nashville police say that a fight started inside the club by several women, and a second fight ensued outside, with at least one man firing multiple shots. Officers say the suspect is a black man who wore an orange hat, orange shoes, an orange bandana, and light-colored jeans. 2 others remain in non-critical condition. MNPD continue to investigate. I'm Lee Mowen.
Number 1 for news from across the state. This is the Tennessee Radio Network.
Okay, so just type the job website address here. That's it. Then you enter what job you're looking for there.
Electrician. This is Peter. Recently, he got help going on the internet for the first time to look for a new job.
Okay, then you just hit search and...
In the past, Peter's gotten work through people he knew, but he heard there were more jobs online.
There we go.
These are all for me?
Uh-huh.
Really? He had no idea just how many.
I can't believe it. This one looks good.
Peter is thinking the internet might be for him after all.
And this is just one website.
Wow. Why didn't I do this sooner?
See what the internet can help you do at everyoneon.org or call 1-855-387-9166 to find a free training class near you. Brought to you by Connect to Compete and the Ad Council.
State lawmakers moved quickly on the second day of the special legislation session Wednesday, but we've learned more on their plans. The withdrawn map would split Shelby County into 3 districts, eliminating the lone Democratic representation in Tennessee. Memphis itself will be lumped into the district with Williamson County, something State Senator Jeff Yarbrough noted 2 of the districts run 200-mile routes, and the 3rd Memphis district had an obvious racial architecture. Davidson County will remain split into 3 zones, which was done in 2021 to end Democratic control of the capital. It's expected the session will wrap up around lunchtime Thursday. Meantime, Tennessee becomes the 2nd state in the country to ban crypto ATMs. The law is meant to squash fraudulent and money laundering crimes associated with said machines. FBI data states $11.3 billion were lost to cryptocurrency ATMs, $142 million in the volunteer state alone. The ban goes into effect July 1st. I'm Lee Mowen, Tennessee Radio Network News.
From the Cookeville Communications News Center, I'm Bradford Cleary. Incumbent Randy Porter won the Republican nomination for Putnam County Mayor Tuesday. Porter beating current County Clerk Wayne Neighbors by garnering 8,088 votes. Neighbors tallied 1,310 votes. Porter will face Democrat Ryan Dalton in the August general election. Meantime, Jamie Hunter won the Republican nomination for Putnam County trustee after beating out challengers Kelly McNeil and Jordan Owanazin. In the race for Putnam County court clerk, incumbent Jennifer Wilkerson defeated current Putnam County jail administrator Tim Nash. Wilkerson and Hunter facing no opposition in the August general election. The Monterey Board of Mayor and Aldermen have postponed taking action on a water rate increase that had been recommended by the town's Finance Committee. During Monday night's Board of Mayor and Aldermen meeting, the committee chair suggested more study was needed, the increase being considered as Monterey deals with revenue loss caused by the closure of the Purdue plant last year. Cookeville Regional Medical Center's annual audit returned with no findings for the fourth straight year. The Tennessee Comptroller of the Treasury released the audit for the fiscal year ending June 2025 on Friday. The last findings CRMC received on a financial audit for the fiscal year ending in 2021. That's the news from the Cookeville Communications News Center. I'm Rafferty Cleary.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Cloud cover will gradually thin out as we go through the day, with skies becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. Highs will top out in the mid to upper 60s. North wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 40s. Friday be sunny with highs around 70.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 705.
Bringing you the buzz, the people you'll meet. Tuning dial up, let the stories
Talking, it
flow.
was the
Good
song.
morning,
Yeah, you
Cookeville
started
is the
talking over
place
the
to
song.
go. They're talking about
on
the
right
town.
Yeah.
What's going
Sorry, I was
on
talking over the song.
Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic and share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. From festivals to fairs, local art to the games, they're keeping you connected, knowing all the names. With laughter and stories, the hour flies by. Jason and Sheila keep the good vibes high. Tune and dial up, let the stories flow. Good morning, Cookeville, it's a show to know. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. Oh, good morning, Cookeville. Oh, no. Every morning feels so bright with local voices by your side. Jason and Sheila keep it real. Cookeville's heartbeat you can feel. They're talking about the town, what's going on around. Events and news that make this county proud. With guests who take the mic, they share what's on their minds. Good morning, Cookeville, lighten up your life. So grab your coffee, start your day. Good morning, Cookeville's on the way.
Good morning, Cookeville, on for real this time. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 707.
We have our friend Ryan Dalton in with us, a special education teacher at Avery Trace Middle School and a Democratic nominee for the mayor of Putnam County. Yeah. So congratulations on that.
Thanks.
I mean, your opponent write-in didn't really do well in the primary.
Yeah, actually
you dominated write-in.
Yeah, well, write-in got more votes than I expected. You know, write-in got like 41 votes.
I know.
I
saw that. I was
scared of write-in.
Man, write-in was on your tail.
Write-in was on my tail.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I got 97%
Yeah.
of the other voters, but yeah, write-in was on me.
So I'm guessing this is your first time running for any sort of office.
Correct guess.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
What's that been like for you?
It's been pretty normal so far, and it seems I don't know what normal is. I'm not normal.
You're not normal. That's
Well, so I think the big thing is like it seems like a stretch from like Pickle Club. You guys know me from Pickle Club. Then we did Restoring Childhood, but it's all connected. I'm a public school teacher. I'm a single dad. I've lived in the same apartment for 6 years since I moved back here. I grew up here, as you all know. Didn't live here for a while. Moved back, and I moved into the apartment that I still live in 6 years ago, expecting to be out, get a house, and as you know, that's not really possible right now, especially on my public teacher salary. So it's all kind of connected. And one of the things that I've done over the course of my adult life, whether it was in Cape Town working with homeless kids, other schools that I've worked at, Brooklyn, Montgomery, is working with communities and individuals who have been disenfranchised by the system and finding creative solutions for those problems. And so that's kind of what this is about. I think people just think, oh, he's just this like lunatic pickle guy who's deciding to run for mayor, which I mean, fair, like that's fair. But I also have range, and I can also have intellectual conversations.
Well, obviously, I mean,
you're not afraid to have fun with it too, but you are taking it seriously, the run.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And I mean, it's, I think I was not seen possibly as a serious candidate. For one, people don't necessarily, not everyone knows me. But they just kind of thought, what is this guy doing?
Right.
But when we had the chamber event and Mr. Porter, Mr. Neighbors, and myself had the opportunity to speak on things, I think multiple people after that were like, oh, this guy actually...
Yeah, he thought this through.
He's thought this through. Like,
this guy actually cares.
Yeah.
He didn't lose his fantasy football league and has to do
exactly.
this, right? Yeah,
which is maybe what it appeared like.
But no, I think that and that's fair too. I mean, you got to know that Ryan is a really smart guy, and you also got to know that Ryan does care about the community that he's from and that he lives in, and you could say that, and I'm just going to be fair. You can say that about both people running here.
Absolutely. Randy Porter, I mean, I have nothing bad to say about him, and I'm not going to. I wouldn't. And I saw also he, even when the primary, when he was running against Wayne Neighbors, he didn't say anything disparaging about Wayne Neighbors, nothing like that. And he said in his, I saw that he had posted to say thank you to his voters and all that. And he said, you know, I'm not going to speak, I haven't spoken poorly about anyone, and I'm not going to. And that's how I also plan on going forward.
Well, and that's a breath of fresh air, because in politics right now, there's so much negativity. I mean, it turns people off from voting.
I think so. Well, and speaking of that, I do feel like the average person sees, because people, and back to restoring childhood, people are so chronically online now. They are convinced that social media is the real world, and it's not.
Right.
We were just speaking about this off the air. So Facebook is not the real world, but it feels like it is, because that's all people are being exposed to.
People get consumed by that.
Yeah. And there's just so much divisiveness, so much hatred, so much vitriol, so much dehumanization that happens on those platforms. And I think
it's easy to do because you're not standing right in front of the person saying what you're saying.
Exactly. And there's, it's like the keyboard warriors and the power behind anonymity and all that. But I think the average person who's just like paying a lot for gas, can't afford a house, they hear all these hot topics online and they're like, this doesn't even relate to my life.
Right.
And so they feel like, what's the point of voting? And our turnout for the primary, the local primary, was only 22% of our entire...
That shocked me.
Yeah.
Well, it made me sad, actually, because, I understand the disheartened part of it. I do.
Yep.
But I do like now that you have good choices. You have good choices. And for the first time, it seemed like there was a positive stretch there, because I saw a lot of people in my feeds. I know they were like, I feel good because I got out and voted, and I felt like I had good choices. That made me feel proud.
Yeah, me too. I think there is something that's happening in the area that has reinvigorated this idea of like multiple types of people from all different levels can run for local office. And it's a lot of people that I'm running alongside. They're people who care deeply about this community.
Yeah.
Other teachers, community organizers. And I mean, I think if we move past the labels and we move past all these sort of names that get thrown around online and all that, if you look at the heart of the people running, they're just good people who care about this
And
community.
in general, that's what we need to look at, people's hearts instead of a title.
Well, I think the national brand of parties, I think there's the national brand, and then I think there's the local people. You know, the national brand of each party's a lot different, really, than the local version of the parties. You know, you might think one side or the other's crazy nationally, but locally, I think that falls off a little bit. I don't think that, some of the things that you might hear from the national brand is, oh, that's crazy. That's not necessarily the view of the local people, because they're not talking about national issues, and they shouldn't be talking about national issues. You should only care about, if you're going to be Putnam County mayor, you should only care about Putnam County.
Yeah, and it's like that's the thing that I'm trying to emphasize. I don't mean this in a bad way. I don't care if you vote for me or not, and I care. Like don't
That's
take
a hell of a slogan, man.
They're gonna take this clip and like run it. I don't care, Ryan Dalton.
But I get what you're saying.
What I want is what's best for this community. I want what's best for this community. I care about who you vote for, obviously, but I don't think that we need to have these partisan wars on a local level. I don't think local politics should be about partisan warfare. I think local politics should be about local people, and local people care about, like, can I afford a house?
Right.
Am I hitting a pothole every day to work? Like, those are the things that impact us, and it doesn't matter who's playing in what sport and all of these things that they try to, distract us with on a national, on these like culture wars.
Yeah.
Is that kind of why you jumped into, to educate folks about, hey, we need people to see things a little differently and not just be one side or the other?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Because your heart is really into the community. It's the community first.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, I watch locally, and this is not to get, too whatever, but
too political.
Too political. I don't want to get too political. I was running for mayor. But no, like, I watched last year as there were active attacks on our public library for various reasons. When the library does have a process for dealing with certain materials in there,
Right.
and you can report it, and they have a process. It's established. It's one of the best institutions in our community. It's one of the hearts of our community.
Yes, Catherine Wassinger does a fantastic job.
Amazing job.
Yeah.
I watched that happen as I'm simultaneously trying to do a county-wide initiative to get kids off internet-based devices and in the real world, a problem that really and truly impacting kids in a negative way. And I saw how much attention was gained by just this little war against the library that should not have happened in the first place, while this real initiative that I'm doing that is impacting every single kid in our public education system, in our community.
On any side.
On any side, all sides, no matter the socioeconomic status.
I think you had both sides on board for that.
yeah.
I mean, looking back on the people that supported your initiative, that was both sides. That was a heck yes from everybody.
Yeah, and that's the
Which
whole
was
point.
amazing.
Yeah, and that's what it should be about.
Yes.
What is impacting our kids for real? Library books are not jumping off the shelves and hitting kids in the face and doing whatever, You don't even have to go to the library. You can, as a parent, you can decide what your kid reads, what your kid checks out from the library, if you even take them there. But what is more important, I feel like, is this mental health crisis that we're in that's connected to over an early exposure to internet-based devices and the lack of experience in the real world.
Yeah.
And we have real issues that are impacting our youth here. We have poverty. We have kids who they rely on public school for 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
They rely on that. Those are real issues in our community, and that's what I'm interested in. I'm not interested in culture wars. I'm not interested in unnecessarily attacking public institutions that are well established and doing great work. I want to get to the heart of what is really impacting us in this community, and let's come up with creative solutions for these things.
Talking to Ryan Dalton, a educator here in Putnam County and running to be the mayor of Putnam County. We'll talk to him more coming up on Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window Studio. Be right back.
Discover unbeatable value at Freedom Pawn, your ultimate one-stop shop. Conveniently located at 49 Mayberry Street in Sparta, we offer a vast selection of guns, ammo, knives, instruments, cameras, game systems, jewelry, tools, kayaks, trailers, and more. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, our expert team is here to help. We're now open on Mondays, so visit Freedom Pawn Monday through Saturday. Come see us and experience the difference. Freedom Pawn, the friendliest and cleanest pawn shop in the Upper Cumberland.
Your home, your sanctuary. This includes your outdoor haven as well as the interior of your home. Willow Window can elevate your outdoors today with elegant and innovative products from SummerSpace. From awnings and outdoor shades to porch enclosure systems, transform your porch to your favorite part of your home. SummerSpace has the perfect solution specific to your needs. Call Willow Window today for your free estimate, 931-WINDOW-1.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
For nearly a decade, I've stood with you through every storm, every alert. I've been here tracking, warning, protecting you and those you hold dear, delivering critical updates to keep you safe, guiding you through the chaos of the storm. I've been here for you. The Upper Cumberland isn't just where I live, it's who I am. Together, we've covered everything from tornadoes to flash floods and severe ice storms. My mission has always been the same, to keep you informed, prepared, and safe. Now I'm raising the bar, introducing the all-new Upper Cumberland Weather smartphone app. This isn't just another weather app lost in the noise. It's a new standard. This is one of the first local weather apps in the nation to offer unparalleled radar access, putting you in the driver's seat. Select from individual radar sites from every National Weather Service office across the country, sites selectable for hyperlocal precision. Explore over a dozen radar products, including high-resolution base reflectivity, velocity, radar estimated rainfall rates, and advanced dual polarization products like the correlation coefficient, which helps distinguish between rain, hail, or debris being lofted from tornadoes. Beyond radar, the app features our Tower Cam network with nearly 3 dozen high-definition live video feeds capturing every corner of the Upper Cumberland, paired with real-time temperature and wind speed data. For daily forecasts or around-the-clock severe weather coverage, stream the Upper Cumberland Weather Channel 24/7 right from the app. For 8 years, I've been your eyes on the sky. Now with the Upper Cumberland Weather app, that power is in your hands. Available soon on the App Store and Google Play. Upper Cumberland Weather. It's the weather you need when you need it.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate at 721.
Ryan Dalton is with us. He is Avery Trace Middle School special ed teacher.
Yes.
Have I got that right?
You got it right.
All right. And then also running for Putnam County Mayor in the upcoming election in August.
Just let me say something. Anybody who's willing to take on special education is a special person. I watched my mom. She was a special ed teacher at Capshaw for years. It takes not only the heart of a teacher, it takes the heart of a teacher plus to do that. So thank you for that. That's a great thing.
It's absolutely an honor and a privilege to do that. And there's people. We had spoken about the whole national things.
Yeah.
There's these people who are saying that teachers indoctrinate kids. And I'm like, oh, if only I had the ability to indoctrinate kids, I would use it to get them to read on grade level, to bring a pencil to class, to maybe read the instructions before they say they don't know how to do something.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I love being a teacher. It's great.
Well, see, but I think that's a national problem, not a Putnam County problem
at all.
Are there teachers doing things out in the world? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But is that happening here? No, I don't think so.
Well, and it's really, speaking of like local politics should be nonpartisan, teaching is a nonpartisan thing. Like I think you all know this. I'm not sure if you know this unhinged fact about me, but the day after Halloween, I start wearing ugly Christmas sweaters until Christmas break.
You know what?
Day.
I do know that, but I didn't. I mean, I've seen your pictures.
So over the years, I've gotten sweaters that represent a wide range of kids that I teach. So like I have one year, I had this group of kids who, spoiler for anybody who didn't know this, I've never hunted in my life. I've never shot an animal.
I'm shocked.
Yeah, you're shocked.
Yeah.
Do I not look like a hunter?
I think he was being sarcastic.
I got this ugly sweater with Santa shooting a duck out of the sky, and I was like, I want to represent all kids. So we don't get into all that stuff in school. I'm trying to teach them how to read. I'm trying to teach them how to do math. Slope intercept form is. If I can indoctrinate them, I will teach them how to do slope intercept form.
Okay.
Properly.
I don't even know how to do it. I don't know how to do that. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old now, I guess.
So Ryan, let's say you win.
Yes.
All right. What things do you? What are your plans? What do you have if you were to win? starting day one. What's your initiatives? What do you want to do?
So, county mayor, I think, does not have like this like reign that most people.
Yeah, there's no magic wand.
No.
Yeah.
And it, of course, evolved from the executive position to county mayor, county executive to county mayor. So the county mayor is over all the various departments, and then also, goes to the various ribbon cutting ceremonies, tries to get good quality businesses to come into the area. The things that I am really interested in are looking at what impacts people locally, and county mayor does not have control over all of that. But housing is a big issue here, and we hear it a lot. And I don't hear it as just this like talking point. It's real to me because I'm living it.
Right.
I'm interested in putting together a committee, putting together a group of people who are smart, who know more about it than even I know, and figuring out real solutions for real people here.
Is that a solution that can be found locally?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
Now that we're limited, so like I had this 3-point plan that I was doing when I was coming up with all this stuff. One of it was incentivizing like everybody who's involved in the process, incentivizing it locally, which we have a lot of sway to do. The other one was looking at community land trusts, which some areas have done, which is where the land itself is publicly owned by the county or the city, and the houses are built on there. And so working class people, teachers, nurses, social workers, those type of people who maybe can't afford houses right now can get the house, and they buy the house, and they don't have the ability to like hike it up when they sell it and all that, but you take the cost of the land off of that, and they're just paying for the house. So it takes about $100,000 off per,
Right.
So it would allow working class people to have a place to live.
But at the end of the day, they would own the land too, right?
No.
They
County owns the land. And so
Okay.
if they decide to sell one day, they sell for what they paid for the house, and the next person does it. It's part of it, like a community agreement.
To make it affordable for
It
them.
makes it more affordable for people. And so that's an idea I had. Another idea I had was tax differentials. And everybody's like, don't raise property taxes, don't. Well, we have some of the lowest property taxes in the country, not just the state, like in the country here in this area, which also is what makes it totally easy for people to move in from the outside, LLCs, not even homeowners, move in from the outside, capitalize on our low property taxes, and sort of take advantage of that and purchase all this stuff and pay over asking prices.
Oh, yeah.
That's what has caused this like saturation.
Absolutely.
This boom.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah.
This
and so
unattainable boom.
Exactly.
For
So
most people.
it's very unattainable, and I can vouch for that. But one of the things I was looking at is tax differentials. So like you incentivize local people who have homes who you don't touch their property taxes. Continue with that we have like the freeze on people 65 and up that qualify, that type of thing. So continue to incentivize local people and homeowners, but then look at differentials of people who are kind of exploiting this, coming in from the outside, LLCs, big companies, landlords who are taking advantage of the situation, and see if we can raise that. Well, in my research, Tennessee actually does not allow that. So that would be a thing that maybe building a committee or
So that's an enforcement issue, not this is a new thing issue.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly. And so I think there's opportunity there to advocate on a state level then. Again, as county mayor, I wouldn't have control over that.
Right.
But to make people aware, get a group of people together to say, hey, this is negatively impacting our community. Let's organize and advocate for some change on the state level for this. I think that's just.
And you're not saying businesses, you don't want them in or anything like that. It's the ones that have kind of come in and really, like you said, the ones that have taken advantage of that low tax bracket.
Exactly. And when we talk about businesses coming in, I want to see, and I think Randy Porter wants to see this as well, but I don't think it has happened in every single situation of business bigger. And what I was talking about are like the businesses that do housing specifically.
Right.
But when we talk about businesses coming in, I want to see businesses that are going to give back to our community.
Amen.
So you talk about a business, and I'm not going to name names, but a business, and brag about it's a $200 million business that has come here and been built there. That $200 million is not coming into our community. It's being built, and there might be construction and things that we benefit from.
We want them to give back if they're here.
Yeah, but then that revenue, the money they're making is moving out. And then you
Right.
say it made like 200 jobs in the area. Okay, well, those 200 jobs, of that, the vast majority of those are low paying wages. And then in this particular one I'm speaking about, a large majority of those employees actually came in from Brazil. I'm all about people coming in from Brazil. I love that, but don't frame it as like this is for local people and we're
Right.
creating jobs for local people when it's not that. So what I'm interested in when we're looking at like when the RFI crosses my desk as county mayor, I'm looking at what is this business going to bring to our community? What are they going to invest in our community? I'm not interested in offering tax abatement, tax cuts, and things like that. They should be paying more. Like they should be investing in us if they want to move here. They should be offering high quality wages that are way above minimum wage and high quality positions in their thing so that our local people have good places to work and can have livable wages. And when we see that, if average working class people in this area have livable wages, aren't living check to check or less, they can invest back in the local economy. They can go to the historic West Side and go to
That's a real problem for business right now. Is that you got a store on the West Side selling whatever this widget is, having to pay the same price that somebody in a Nashville store selling the same widget. They're paying the same thing, but Nashville gets to charge 30% more. And our guy doesn't, and it's because of wages. So I think that's something that that I don't care who's running, I don't care what party. I think that's got to be the number one thing to do is higher wage jobs here in Cookeville and Putnam County.
It to our people here.
No, I think that's a great one. Ryan Dalton's here. Ryan, a great guy, great teacher, running for the Putnam County mayor against Randy Porter. And just to let everybody know, Randy will be here tomorrow morning.
Oh, awesome.
So we'll be back to back with Ryan, then Randy. I think we're lucky to have two smart guys.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what's exciting.
Yeah. Ryan, man, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I always love being here.
It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window studio. Good Morning Cookeville brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. We'll be right back.
No support from my broker, minimal commission splits, and outdated marketing tools.
Sound familiar? Accelerate your real estate career with Elevate. Experience broker support, coaching, and training on how to make your team successful, competitive commission plans, and cutting-edge marketing tools.
Join our innovative company with a proven system that compresses 3 years of business growth into just 1 year. Please call 931-520-6450. Elevate Real Estate. We help you accelerate.
Hey guys, this is Jeff Root, General Manager at Ford Lincoln of Cookeville. I love our customers, but honestly, I don't want to see any more of them in our service department. Why? Because we now offer mobile service and mobile detailing, where we come to you. Time for an oil change? We'll do it in your driveway. Does your car need a bath? We'll wash it while you're at work. The best part, these services are available at no extra cost. Schedule your mobile service or mobile detailing appointment today. Call us 931-526-3325.
Upper Cumberland business owners, ready to turn up your growth without turning up the stress? Picture this, your phone buzzing with new customers. Foot traffic is picking up, and folks are saying, I heard your ad on the radio, I had to stop by. That's the real power of radio advertising with Cookeville Communications. We're the trusted local choice that's affordable, effective, and fast. We handle everything. Custom plans tailored to your budget. Yes, any size works. Professional ad script writing, quick production, and on-air scheduling. No complicated processes, no high-pressure sales, just professional service that gets your message in front of thousands of engaged local listeners. Starting this week. Ready to get your message out there and watch your business grow? Call 526-7144. That's 526-7144. Speak to one of our experienced sales team members and let's build something great together. Cookeville Communications, local voices, real results. Your business deserves to be heard.
I'm Jacob Vinson with the UCR Sports Reports. The New York Knicks took a 2-0 lead on the Philadelphia 76ers last night in the Eastern Conference Semis with a 108-102 win. The game featured 25 lead changes and 14 ties in Game 2 after the Knicks beat the 76ers by 39 in Game 1. Jalen Brunson scored 26 and OG Anunoby scored 24 for the Knicks in the win. Free agent veteran QB Russell Wilson told the media yesterday that he is weighing his options after visiting with the New York Jets recently. Wilson was offered the backup job for Geno Smith with the Jets, but is also mulling over a post-career TV analyst job with CBS. Before the Chicago Cubs beat the Cincinnati Reds in extra innings for a second straight game last night, they found out that starting pitcher Matthew Boyd will be out for the foreseeable future and undergo surgery for a meniscus tear. Boyd tore his meniscus while playing with his kids Wednesday morning. The Cubs don't know when he will return, but do expect him back this season. Elsewhere around baseball last night, the Guardians beat the Royals 3-1. Rangers over the Yankees 6-1. Nationals beat the Twins 15-2. Red Sox shut out the Tigers 4-0, and the Braves fell to the Mariners 3-1. I'm Jacob Vinson, and that was the UCR Sports Report.
From the WHUB Willow Window Studios, your trusted window, garage door, and custom window treatment experts. Willow Window. Stop by their new showroom at 310 Newman Drive, Cookeville.
Good morning, Cookeville. It's Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. Don't forget, today is National Day of Prayer. It's at 11:30 at the Putnam County Courthouse. You can watch it where you're watching us right now on Hub Plus, or if you're in your car or office and you can't watch, you can listen on 107.7 Grace FM at 7:35.
Which I should have worn one of our shirts. Corey Edgington with Select Design. She is the owner of Select Designs, and with our station t-shirts.
Yeah.
You did such a fantastic job on those.
They're awesome.
You. I was happy to be a partner in that for sure.
Oh, we love them.
Yeah, they're really cool, really soft, really great quality.
And then choosing a local lady, local
Listen,
shop.
I think I was the most flattered by that. And I told Jason in a meeting previously, as long as you're shopping local, I usually don't get my feathers ruffled.
Right. Yeah.
But if I find out you're driving down the road or getting online and do it, I'm going to be mad at you.
Yeah.
I get that. Yes.
I'm going to remind you the next time I see you.
Well, we just got done talking really about that, about the local economy and how important it is for local businesses to thrive.
For us to all stick together.
And all stick together. And I think it's a great story that you can tell, because I think the community has embraced your business and embraced you. Now, just tell us a little bit about you. Were you born and raised here, or are you from parts unknown? Okay.
I am an East Tennessee transplant, but I have been here longer than I was in my hometown. So I guess technically I am a Cookvillian now.
Right. What part of East Tennessee?
I'm from a little town called Tazewell.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you know where Cumberland Gap is, I'm just 15 minutes south of Cumberland Gap.
I blinked once through Tazewell and missed it. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean,
100%. Well, we made a T-shirt one time for my mom actually owns a flower shop in East Tennessee.
Mhm.
And we made a T-shirt for them one time. It says, Tazewell, new Tazewell. The only difference is a red light. And it's the truth, y'all. I mean, it's just the tiniest little town.
It is.
Love it.
So what brought you to Cookeville?
Tennessee Tech.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was the only person from my graduating class to venture down here to Tennessee Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my senior English teacher. She was an alumni. And she was like, I really think you would like everybody was going to Walter State or UT or Carson Newman. And UT was just too big for me at the time. I was like, I went on a campus visit and was just, my head was spinning.
You're like, I'm going to get lost.
Not ready for that.
Plus, everything's on a hill.
Everything's on a hill. That was not my fitness era. You know,
No. At UT, you go up a hill to go up a hill.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Turn left and go up another.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of people were going to Walter State, and nothing against that, but it was like it was going to be high school 2.0.
Right.
So I needed a little something fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And we came to Cookeville, and of course, they did that just right. You do those campus visits in the spring.
Mhm.
All the things are blooming.
Oh, yeah.
And you get out of your car, and the things are blooming, and you're just like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sold. I mean, one campus visit, and I was like, okay, cool. So I moved to Cookeville, didn't know anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a switch flip.
Did you study business? Is that what you studied? Or
So I started out in nursing, okay? And no offense to my mom and dad, but you can't tell an 18-year-old to be like, you have to pick a major before you leave this house.
Mm-hmm.
Because my sister was a nurse, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll
just be a nurse.
I like to take care of people. I'll be a nurse. Y'all. I made it through undergrad, was getting ready to go to upper division, and I was like, I don't want to be a nurse. I can't do this.
Oh, wow. So you got that far and then
Got that
decided
far
I'm
and
out.
started all over again.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have a business degree from Tech.
Uh-huh.
I actually have an associate's degree from Walter State and Ball State because I was, home in the summers and
Right.
traveling back and forth. So I've collected some things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually a doctor, just nobody knows it.
they just didn't give you the paper
They just didn't
yet.
give me the paper and the initials.
Right.
But I graduated from Tech with a marketing degree, and I went from Tech to, I was working Hibbett's part-time, but my first job in Cookeville, like big girl job, was at the Herald Citizen.
Really?
And I was selling ads at the Herald Citizen and learned so much there. And I have been very fortunate. So I've been in Cookeville for 23 years this August. And I have never had a bad boss in Cookeville. And that's one thing that I have tried to work in to the shop. But I've done it all since I've been here. Go 10. Anybody remember Go 10?
Yes.
I was there. And I was mixing your drinks on a Friday night and rolling your sushi. And I went from Go 10 to Spanky's, worked at Spanky's for several years.
Yeah.
And then I was at Hibbett's. And from Hibbett's, I went to the Herald Citizen, and then I did a stint at Home Instead. And then that's how I kind of landed at Select Designs, because I wanted to do something part-time after my last baby was born. And that opportunity opened up, so...
And now you own the place.
And now I own the place. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's
they
a heck
called
of
me
a
and they were like,
story.
what are you going to do after you have that baby? And I was like, well, I really want to work part-time, but it's not going to, I can't do that at Home Instead.
Right.
And they were like, okay, well, this is what we're thinking. And at that time, they were just a job shop. Like, they just screen printed and just did embroidery for, like, businesses.
Right.
And they were like, we really want to open a small retail front in the front of the building and just sell some cutesy stuff. Would you want to come and help do that? And I'm like, oh, for
I'm
sure.
all about
Sell
cutesy stuff.
I do declare.
Yeah, selling cutesy.
I've been training for this my whole life.
Done and done. I've sold steaks and sneakers. That's fine. So I got to bring Tate with me. I mean, we literally like took turns passing him around and wearing him.
That's great.
And so I got to be mom, but I got to work and I got to check, a lot of boxes there. And I always joked with them like, hey, when you guys are done, call me. I think I might want to buy this business.
Yeah.
Well, they eventually called and they're like, hey, we think we're done. Like, our last kid is through college. We're ready to hang up the hat. Like, are you interested? And at that point in time, I was actually working.
Oh, man, they're serious.
Well, I was working for our church, and shout out Central City. But we had just moved into the mall, and I was like doing a lot of different jobs over there. It was kind of a skeleton crew there for a long time. And I was like, yeah, well, I'm kind of busy right now. Maybe not. And so, I called my husband. I'm like, hey, Angie and Kim have just called me, and like they're ready to sell Select Designs. And I told him I don't think so. And he was like, no, we're going to talk about it. We're going to pray about it. And y'all, the second that we like really dug in and started talking about it, started praying about it, the Lord is good. And there were little things here and there that were just like, hey,
little
this is it.
signs.
Yeah. I ran into Gina Key. This is one of my favorite stories at Cracker Barrel one night. And I had not been at Select at this point for probably 2 years. And she said, I just miss seeing you at Select Designs. And my sister-in-law like looks at me with those big eyes.
Yeah,
like, did you hear what she said?
This is a sign from God. Yeah.
Did you hear that? And it was just little things like that. I would bump into people and they would share a story or
Little
just
nudges.
a lot of little confirmations. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I called them and I'm like, okay, we're in.
Oh, wow.
So I am in my 7th year of ownership, and Select Designs as a whole is in its 19th year. So
Wow.
next year.
That's
which is just
fantastic.
crazy wild.
That's unreal.
Yeah. Has always been a
20.
female-owned business, which I love to tell that story. I have some full-time employees, but we also really try to work with tech students.
Yeah.
They're always, and you choose the ones with great personality,
Oh,
the ones
listen.
that love helping people, and they have the Southern charm too.
I have been so fortunate, so fortunate for the girls that apply for jobs to work in that retail space, and that I don't know if you've ever been like in the shop, but the front is about this big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the back is, about this big.
Right.
So there are 4 of us back there just on top of each other all the time. So you have to be very strategic
Yeah.
when you're hiring, because these people are not just like in your day-to-day, like they're in your life. They're in your
Right.
business.
They're right
within
on
the
top
bubble.
of you.
Yes. And I tell the girls that, I'm like, hey, listen, I like you. This is the job. Also, I'm going to be your best friend pretty much whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to very much insert myself into your life, and I'm going to know all the things, and it's
Right.
just going to be great. So I have been very fortunate to have a really good team come through there. And right now, the ladies that are in there are all kind of in a different stage of life than that college age
I
group.
like that too, though, because of the designs you pick are cool.
Yes.
Without being too young.
Yes. It is a delicate dance.
Yes.
It is a delicate dance. And God bless Cookeville, we're about 3 years behind all the time. So, like, we see things and we're
It
like,
doesn't
oh,
seem that way. I don't
this
notice.
is cool. And then, you know, we, like, kind of throw it out there and people are like,
What you talking about?
what is this?
Yeah.
And then literally you can about set your watch by it. 3 years later, they're like, hey, I want to do this on a shirt. And
Right,
I'm just
yeah.
like, no. We tried to do that. No. You wouldn't let
tried
us.
that already. That's so 3 years ago.
She always does softest
Oh,
shirts.
listen, I will not. I tell people, sometimes people come in with designs that I just don't love.
Mm-hmm.
And I will never name a name, but I just don't love some of the things that people come in with. And I try to make them as pretty as I can, but I will never send it out on a crappy shirt. I'm just like, if you got a crappy design, I'm going to put it on a great shirt.
Yeah.
And maybe. Maybe that'll help.
Well, you work with the folks to try to come up with something really good.
Yes,
too.
it's a very collaborative effort. Some people show up and they're like, this is what I want, go. And then some people show up and they're like, I have this screenshot,
want
this
this.
screenshot.
Right.
Can you marry these two things together? And I have 3 graphic designers that I work with. One is a local teacher and artist here in town, Leah Looper, and she's fantastic. She has been such a joy to work with. She also works with Remy and Capri.
Yes.
Clothing line.
Oh, wow.
And that's a very cool story behind all of that. And so she does a lot of graphic design for them, and their things are just so cute. And then, so my sister-in-law's sister-in-law, I work with her. She's actually back in East Tennessee. And so I work with her a lot, and she is just fantastic at what she does. And she's a higher level, like, I'm just thankful she even bothers with me. Like, she's doing Drake's menus. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
yeah, and I'm like, can you help me make a t-shirt?
This T-ball team needs them now.
Yes. Can we have an all-star shirt?
Yeah, who needs Drake's when the T-ball team needs?
But I have been very fortunate to people have been placed in my path that have really helped the shop grow. I think even far beyond what Kim and Angie ever thought it could be.
Sure.
And that was one thing when we sat down and like had the meeting with the husbands were all there, and Uncle Fred looked at me and he said, "Now listen, they're done. They're tired. It can be a lot better than what they did." And I was like, "I'll just accept it. Okay,
Yeah,
here
right.
we go."
We're talking to Corey Edgington. Corey owns Select Designs. We'll hear more about her story and more about Select Designs on the way next. It's Good Morning Cookeville. We're live in the Willow Window Studio. We'll be right back.
Elevate your space with high-quality window treatments from Willow Window. Our dedicated team crafts custom solutions featuring sleek blinds, elegant shades, custom interior and exterior shutters, and luxury drapery tailored to your style. Transform your windows into stunning focal points that enhance your home's charm. Reach out to us today for your complimentary estimate. 931-WINDOW-1.
Whether you're looking for a new home or needing to auction off farm equipment and estates, Triple C Realty and Auction will help you with a smooth transaction every time. At Triple C Realty and Auction, we help find families, homes, and support our community. Every solid structure rises from a strong foundation, and our exceptional team wants to be a trusted source for all your real estate needs. Triple C Realty and Auction in Monterey and Crossville, where every key unlocks a new beginning. Visit triplecrealty.com.
Unlock the best of local entertainment with Hub Plus. Do you have Roku? Download the Hub Plus app today. Dive into exclusive content like Good Morning Cookeville presented by Elevate Real Estate, catch all the action with high school sports from Upper Cumberland Reporter, and stay updated with the latest weather from Upper Cumberland Weather. Plus, enjoy fantastic local shows such as The Randy Porter Show and Cookeville Lifestyles Show. Don't miss out. Download the Roku app now and start exploring.
From the Upper Cumberland Weather Studio, I'm Anthony Taylor with your Thursday morning forecast. Cloud cover will gradually thin out as we go through the day, with skies becoming mostly sunny this afternoon. Highs will top out in the mid to upper 60s. North wind around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies are expected overnight with lows in the lower 40s. Friday will be sunny with highs around 70.
Good morning, Cookeville. Jason and Sheila here in the Willow Window Studio. Good morning, Cookeville, brought to you by Elevate Real Estate. It's 7:48.
Corey Edgerton is the owner of Select Design. Should I say T-shirt shop or?
So our
Like for those that are new in the area.
official name is Select Design Screen Print and Embroidery.
All right, that
So,
sounds real
Very
fancy.
professional, yes. So we are really a glorified job shop.
Yeah.
I mean, we produce all day, every day, but we do have a small retail storefront and then an online presence through our website and social media.
Well, I just recently ordered online and came and picked it up. I do that sometimes, and you don't have to pay for shipping or anything. You just go pick it up.
Just go pick it up, yeah.
Your USA shirts are the softest. There's a
listen.
blue one and a red one, and that's so good for 250th celebration.
That band, it's on a band tee is what it's called, and it is like the greatest T-shirt ever.
It's awesome.
It's the best T-shirt ever, and our USA summer drop has just been top notch. I'm really proud of it.
That's going to be big this year with the 250th.
Oh, for sure.
It's big every year, but this year even more
bigger,
so. Yeah.
yeah.
So, just a little bit more about you personally. Tell us about your beauty queen title.
She's elite.
I am elite. I was very fortunate last fair season to be crowned your Putnam County Miss Elite 2005.
So, what does that mean?
Well, that means I got to buy a pretty dress and I got to get my hair and makeup done. And I got to walk out on a stage and not fall on my face and get a very pretty crown. And that was it. Like, literally, people were like, well, what was your talent? I was like, no, I wasn't. No.
Your talent
wasn't like that.
is talking and being genuine, because she comes out and says, y'all, thank you for this.
Yeah.
Listen, I probably would have done like a stand-up comedy routine.
Yes.
No joke. If they'd have made me, if Shannon Hayes would have made us do a talent, that would have been mine.
What was it that made you wanted to get into that?
So years and years and years ago, I did the pageant circuit, and I was the fair queen back in Claiborne County back in 2003.
Claiborne County.
Claiborne County. And it was kind of coming up on, it had been 20 plus years since I'd done that. And Shannon had reached out and was like, hey, do you want to do the Queen Teas again this year? I was like, yes, of course. And, it was the 99th and all the things at the fairground. And I was like, oh, yeah, for sure, we'll do that. So we did the Queen Teas. And I always joke for the last couple of years, like when it rolls around, I'm like, yo, what if I did it? What if I came out of retirement and I did it? And right now, the team that I have is just like the most encouraging, I will say that in the nicest way possible, encouraging group of gals. But they really are, but they were like, I think you should do it. I think you should do it.
Encouraging's better than enabling.
Yes.
They're a little bit of both, aren't they?
They're 100% enabling.
Yeah, right.
So one day at lunch, we ran across the street to Country Bumpkin and tried some dresses on.
I love it.
And y'all, I wish I had my phone in here with me. I would show you the picture. So I put on this, glittery, beautiful dress, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's great. I love that. And I'm like, yeah, me too. So I'm walking back to the dressing room, and it has a cape, kind of like Elsa,
Of course it does.
Yeah.
And in my head, I had already transformed. And I was like, let it go. And I spin it, and I spin, but the dress is long.
Oh, no.
And it comes under my feet, and it's covered in beads. So I'm basically on marbles. And I melt like the Wicked Witch of the East on the ground in the middle of Country Bumpkin. I'm talking flat on my face, dresses everywhere. The lady comes around the corner, and she's like, I'm like, I'm fine. But if I have ripped this dress, I will pay for it, I promise. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I was so sore for the next 3 days where I had just
twirling around,
face planted in the middle of the dressing
I've never
room.
heard of a beauty accident like that.
Dog, if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna do it.
That sounds like something that would happen to me, which
So
is
did
why
you
we
buy
all
that
love
dress?
her.
I did not
Okay,
actually.
all right.
This is a dangerous one.
I did not. I was like, oh, I don't know. This feels like maybe bad juju.
Yeah.
So we went and tried some dresses on over at Ready Set Grow, and I ended up getting one there, and they were so kind and. It's, in your head, you're like, oh, I want this dress. And they're like, well, also you're 40, so maybe not. Maybe you should try this dress.
That was mean to say.
Hey, listen, they'll keep you humble.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm thankful for it.
And they'll keep you
I'm
humble.
thankful for it. So I did the pageant, and it was great, and I had so much fun. That was probably the first time in a long time that I really probably since I bought Select Designs, that I really stepped out of my comfort zone and did something for me.
It seemed like that was out of your comfort zone.
Well,
I think you loved it.
I was standing on stage just shaking
Nobody
and
saw that
sweating.
part.
Yeah. But I live in a house full of boys, so I have two
You like
boys,
feeling pretty.
and I'm like, I'm doing something for myself.
Yeah.
That
I need
gummit.
to feel like a girl.
I feel like a girl in here.
Yeah.
And they listen, and
I
they
want to wear a formal again.
yes, I want to do all the things. So I did it and I won, and it was just so great. And I don't know if you followed the fair diaries that year, but I mean, we put out some prime content.
Yes, she would do videos after she won, and I was like, "This is great."
Oh, listen, I would do a nightly every night that I was at the fair. I would do like a nightly recap, and
She was living her best life.
I literally did. Like people would come in the shop and they'd be like, "I mean, are you so happy?" I'm like, "Oh, this is the happiest I've been since I had kids. This is the greatest." Deep fried Oreos every night. So, and I also had at the bottom of every post, I had like a deep fried Oreo counter. The goal was 20 for the week. I did not meet the goal.
Well, that's hard to do.
I mean, I got to 16.
That's
and
great.
And the 16th one was on a night I had not had one at all. And Taylor Hill Cook, she came up.
Oh yeah, we love her.
Set it down. And she's like looking at it and looking at me. I'm like, I'm not had one yet. I don't know if I can do it tonight. It was because it was so hot by the end of the fair.
And it's very filling.
Oh, they're heavy. Yeah, they're heavy.
Yeah.
And I was like, gosh, I don't know. I'm sweating just looking at it. And I forced one down, got to 16, but it was a tough road. But
you did great
I
at
did it for the
promoting
fans.
Select Designs, promoting the fair, and just promoting having fun.
Listen, there's nothing I love more than the county fair. Okay, nothing more than I love the county fair. So when the girls were like, "You should totally do it," I'm like, you know what? I should totally do it.
I should.
And it has been just the best.
So are you hanging it up again for a while, or?
So fun fact.
Okay.
And I'm about to throw some shade to the pageant committee and Shannon Hayes.
Shannon's fun to pick on anyway. Yeah.
So my age group was 40 to 59. So I was literally out there with some people's grandmas. And I won. And the rule is you cannot compete again until you can't compete the next year, period. But you can't win the same division twice.
Oh,
so
my
I'm out for
goodness.
20 years.
Rules.
Oh man.
I'm out for 20 years. And I think it's crap. I mean, I'm
You gotta wait till you're 60.
I gotta wait till I'm 60 years old.
What's the 60-year-old pageant called?
That is Senior Miss Putnam County. And so
gotcha.
Senior Miss actually goes on and does like a state senior.
Oh, really?
They
it's
have it in
big.
Crossville.
Yeah.
And it's really fun to go watch. I mean, those ladies are living their best life.
And they got the confidence
we-
galore. You think
didn't
this
we
one has
mit-
confidence?
Didn't we meet the like 2 years ago? Man, talk about a firecracker.
Yes.
The Miss Senior. Oh my gosh. She-
Because
off the chain fun.
Yeah, they're so much
they're
fun.
give a darn.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
And
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
But it was just, if anybody is considering like doing it, I will push you. I will be your biggest cheerleader. And the pageant this year is going to be at the new convention center.
That's right.
Which is home of the, Jessica Rector Clark Welcome Center. And she was like one of the biggest cheerleaders for the fair pageant.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's just kind of like a real full circle moment for it to be there and she to have that Welcome Center named after her. Like,
Right.
it's
That's
a big
great,
deal.
yeah.
It's a
It
big
is
deal.
cool. Corey Edgington here, Select Designs. Tell us before we run out of time, I just want to really be sure that we get all your contact information out about Select Designs, how to get in touch with you, how to order shirts, how to order the other things that you sell. How does all that work?
I mean, we love a good walk-in. We love people coming in the shop and just yapping and chit-chatting with us. That's my most favorite. So number one, come see us like in person. We're on Stevens Street. And I tell people we're behind the drive-through hibachi, but before you get to the cemetery. Can't miss us.
That's true. Yeah.
Can't miss us. Yeah. We have a website, selectdesignscookeville.com. Stays up to date. So all of our new things that we launch are just constantly uploaded there. You can pick up in store. We ship. Or, sometimes when things pile up, I'm like, I think it's a delivery day. I'm just going to go drop stuff on people's porch today.
Yes, and you're great at that.
And listen, I love that too. That's one of my favorite
Well,
things.
sometimes it's just great to have a change of scenery during the
Yes,
day.
yeah.
Sometimes driving around is therapeutic.
Yes.
I wonder if that's an old people thing.
I don't know. I like doing that too, but I'm old.
Riding around.
Riding around.
Riding around.
Listening to music. Your windows, windows are down.
Sometimes you just need a brain break where you just get out and feel the wind
Yes.
and talk to people.
We need to bring riding around back. That needs to
Honey,
that
it
needs to
never
be a
went
thing.
away with me.
So it is starting with my oldest middle schooler, Tucker's in 7th grade, and he and my husband, it's a thing now that it's started, and they'll, after football practice or whatever, they'll ride around for a little bit.
Right, gotta ride around.
Listen to music.
Yeah.
That's their jam.
It's a release.
That's cool, though.
But I'm like, yes, if you're going to pass something down,
Yeah,
that is a good
riding
one to
around.
pass down.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That keeps you sane.
Yeah. Well, Corey, thanks so much for being here.
Thank y'all for having me.
You're a hoot and full of energy, and it was just great to talk to you this morning.
I appreciate it. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
It's Good Morning Cookeville, live here in the Willow Window Studio. Tomorrow, some great guests.
Yeah, Challenge U Athletics. Eric Davis, the athletic director, and Coach Valerie Martin will be here, and Putnam County Mayor Randy Porter. He'll come in tomorrow at 7:30.
Yeah, so we'll be back to back with the mayor candidate here. Wow, that's pretty cool.
We try to do it right.
We try to be big time sometimes.
Sometimes. Next week, it could be crazy.
Probably will be.
Probably will be. We're here.
Yeah, y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great Thursday. Bye now.